What's going on? Germs here. I'm back with a review of a Norwegian Armed Forces Arctic Field Ration. This is going to be menu number 11, Chicken Tikka Masala. So stick around, we'll get this thing opened up. Alright, so this ration I got from Delicious. He's got a great channel. I'm going to link his channel in the description below. Thank you, Delicious. This is a Norwegian Arctic Field Ration. So similar to the meal cold weather US MRE, this is going to be freeze dried. This is going to be very compact and very lightweight, very portable, and designed for Arctic conditions. So this is going to have a freeze dried main in it so that nothing freezes in it. This is menu number 11. It is 1,300 calories. So quite a lot of calories in one little pouch. This thing is pretty lightweight and could easily fit in a pack or even a cargo pocket in your pants. So we're going to get this opened up and we're going to see what we got. This thing's got a peelable seal. So let's get it opened up. Let's see what we have here. All right, we got some beef jerky, barbecue flavored. We've got a Real on the go dark chocolate energy bar, 60% cocoa. We've got some Polder Mill Colombian freeze-dried instant coffee. Got some spicy sauce, a wet nap or disinfectant swab. Got some Real spearmint chewing gum. And this is going to be the main, the Real field meal, chicken tikka masala. It's going to be hard to see all the ingredients and everything there. Got our Norwegian spoon. Obviously, very flimsy. Got some raisins. Got a Real on the go energy drink, peach, and a Ziploc bag. I guess could be used for the drink or garbage, or if you want to save any food for later. All right, that's our Norwegian Arctic Field Ration. Let's slap this down and dig in. Perfect. Again, this is similar to the US meal cold weather, so it's going to be freeze dried. All of this stuff is lightweight, not going to freeze, easy to eat in the field if you're in cold weather. So let's get this open and see what we got. Had a nice vacuum seal. You could really hear that. That's what it looks like. This does have some smell to it. Got kind of a sweet smell. Smells really good. And looks like this has a Ziploc, but it may have been damaged. There we go. I was a little concerned that the Ziploc portion got damaged, but it didn't. So there is a fill line, so you don't have to try and measure anything out. You just need to fill it to that line. So we're going to get our hot water and we're going to fill that right to that line. Not quite to that fill line. If I need to add water, I'll add it. If not, I'll eat it like it is. And I'm going to get rid of this cheap thing. Use my US MRE spoon. We're going to give this a stir. Make sure to get all the little corners and crevices. I'm going to seal this up. And we're going to let it sit. It says to let it sit for 8 minutes. Why not just make it an even 10? I don't know. So I'm going to set this back here. Get it out of the way. Let's check out our raisins. Next thing I want to do is make some of this coffee. Doesn't really tell you how much water to add, but it's going to be like 6-8 ounces, however strong you like it. Nice freeze-dried coffee. Looks pretty good. Smells good. Smells really good. Get that in there. And we're going to put maybe about 1/3 of a canteen cup. Not quite a half. Give that a stir. Set that off to the side. Pretty hot. Let's get our peach energy drink going. So as you can see, there's a fill line right there. It's a little clumpy, but that should be just fine. Smells delicious. Smells really good. Really nice natural peach flavor. Doesn't smell super artificial. Let's get some water in there. I wish on these drink bags they would actually put the line on the inside somehow. That would make a lot more sense to me. This is really caked on that Ziploc part, so let's see if we can't seal this. I don't know if we're going to be able to. I'm going to fold it down a couple times and give it a shake. See how that did. Pretty good. Let's get her out. That dissolved real nicely. Set it back over here. Let's get our beef jerky out. That's what it looks like. Smells delicious. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest. It's just pressed bits of beef, like ground up, pressed and then cooked, but it smells delicious. And let's take a look at our dark chocolate energy bar. There's what it looks like. It's pretty bloomed. I need to check on what date this was produced. That's something I forgot. I always seem to forget. So this is best before 2024. So this is still new. So not sure why this is bloomed that bad, but I'm sure it's just fine. All right, while we're waiting for this, let's try out this coffee. Still very hot. It's got a really nice smell to it. They don't give you any cream, which is fine. I don't think you'd be complaining in the situation that you'd be in. You'd just be really thankful you got something hot to drink. It's a very smooth coffee, not very acidic at all. Kind of a medium roast. Not very bold, but not too weak. This is an excellent coffee, actually. Got a very good flavor. Yeah, that's some good coffee. Very happy with that. Let's give these raisins a shot. I mean, they're just raisins. Those are pretty good, actually. They're not overly sugared. They have a nice chew to them. They're not real hard and tough when you eat them. They still have some moisture content in them, which is really nice. Yeah, those are really good. All right, let's check out this beef jerky. That piece broke off really, really nicely. It smells really good. I'm not sure this is going to be the best tasting, but I guess we'll see. I'd be happy with that. That is way better than I thought it was going to be. Great beefy flavor. Doesn't taste overly processed, even though it looks like that. It's not overly sweet. You can just get that nice hint of barbecue. And I don't taste a whole bunch of additives. It tastes pretty natural, which I'm sure it is. And it's not super dry. There's a nice chew to it, and the moisture content in it, as you chew, it almost like rehydrates in your mouth. So it's not overly thirst-provoking either. That's very good. Let's give this a stir. See how she's doing. The smell is amazing. Yeah, that looks really good. And it smells fantastic. So this is smelling really, really good. This has a whole lot going on with it. We got the chicken, we got the rice. There's some onion, some ginger, some coconut milk, some sour cream, lime juice. There's all kinds of goodness going on in here. It's smelling the whole garage up, and it smells delicious. So let's go in for a bite here. It looks really, really delicious. This would be a very hearty meal and something you'd really appreciate if you were a soldier in Arctic conditions. Be a nice hot meal. Be like a taste of home, kind of. Big morale boost. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah, that is fantastic. That is top notch for a military ration. Absolutely top notch. I was a little skeptical. I've never had anything like this, but the complexity of flavors in this, you can taste the ginger, you can almost taste the lime. There's some garlic, there's some onion. I think there's lentils in here as well. And the chicken didn't look quite the best. As you can see, they're like these little strips, these little cubes of chicken. They're not like chunks of regular chicken. This is processed chicken, I believe, but it's fantastic, even though it's not whole chunks of chicken. You can taste there's some soy sauce in there. This is some gourmet military eating right here. Let's get some of this spicy sauce out onto it. Give it a little taste first. So this is really like a Tabasco sauce. It's vinegary, it's peppery, but it's better than Tabasco. This has to be one of the best spicy sauces that I've ever had. It is fantastic. It is so good. It's gourmet like the meal. And I know I'm going to like this. So I'm putting it all on there because I know this is going to be great. Let's get this mixed up in there. It's nice and spicy. A little on the hotter side. I would not say it's super hot by any means, but it's nice and spicy the way I like it. All right, let's try it with that hot sauce. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. This has to rank up there with one of the best that I've had, bar none. As I've said over and over again, these European rations, they do not disappoint. The US meal cold weathers are really good. Those are definitely up there in the top. They're freeze dried. Usually the freeze dried stuff is going to be the best, and they last 30 years or more. So I'd have to say, is this better than a meal cold weather? I don't know. It's the menu I like. It's different. It's unique. It's not chili mac. We all know what chili mac is like. We all love chili mac. It's good stuff. This is different, and that's what I like about it. Again, top-notch, gourmet, military food. So one of the other differences with this Arctic field ration to other MREs, they don't focus on sides, if you noticed. You get some raisins, you get a little beef jerky, you get a chocolate bar. You don't get a whole bunch of other stuff with this. They pack all of the calories into the main. And that does a few things. Makes it easier to carry, makes it lighter weight, and there's more chance you're going to eat the whole thing. So I kind of like what they've got going on here. I think it makes sense. I think it works. Like I said in the beginning, you could take one of these rations and put it in your cargo pants very easily. You could probably fit 2 in your cargo pouch on your pants. So you get a couple of these a day. Even if you just eat 2, you're talking 2,600 calories. You get 3 of them, that's 3,900 calories. That's a pretty good amount of food for one day that's really lightweight that you can carry on your person a lot easier than like a 24-hour ration, like a UK 24-hour or those Italian 24 hours, which I don't think that Italian 24-hour that I reviewed was meant for infantry. It was probably meant for mechanized troops that they could just put it in their tanks or whatever. But for the infantry, these would be perfect because of their size and their calorie density. These were well thought out rations. If I had one thing to say, one potentially negative thing to say, it would be that chicken. I would like to see some actual chicken chunks in there, some nice breast meat or thigh meat. so you can actually see that it's meat. These are little cubes. This is very minor. This is not a huge complaint, but you know, if I were to say anything, that's what it would be. That's it. It still tastes delicious. Yeah, top notch. That is so good. Like a Michelin star ration right there. I'm going to save the rest. I'm getting full. That's a lot of food. I'm sure Mrs. Germs will enjoy that. I'm going to finish up this beef jerky. Yeah, that beef jerky, it's like I said, it's pretty good, but it's almost like a powdered beef that they compressed and then put the flavoring in it. And it's good. And, really, as I'm eating this, it's very easy to eat and it's not getting stuck in my teeth. Real beef jerky, I'd have to floss my teeth because I'd have like a whole cow in my teeth after I'm done. So maybe that's a good thing that you're not having to worry about a bunch of beef stuck in your teeth after eating this. And I just realized I haven't had the urge to take a drink of anything. You would think that this would be very thirst provoking, but it really hasn't been. So I'm going to try out this peach drink. Let's see what this is all about. That is very refreshing. Very, very good flavor. It's a very natural flavor. It's like natural peach and natural cane sugar. Very, very light and refreshing. And normally I'm not a super big fan of peach drinks, but that is excellent. Let's give our chocolate a try. Not sure what that says on there. Something Berg, I don't know. So for a dark chocolate, I was expecting more of a bite and a little bit more of a drier bite. But that is super silky and smooth and not too much of a dark chocolate bite. That is some very fine chocolate right there. It looks bloomed. It probably doesn't look the greatest, but that is very, very fine chocolate. Let's try it out with some of these raisins. This is how I would do it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I will say the raisins overpower the chocolate because the chocolate is so silky and smooth and it doesn't have that real dark bite to it. So the raisins just kind of overpower it. We'll try less raisins this time. Yeah, that's much better. Not so many raisins. Just get a perfect bite of that chocolate and just a few raisins. And then to go with that sweet, chocolatey goodness, let's wash it down with some coffee. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. Just one more bite. One more swig of coffee. Oh, that's fantastic. And let's check out our chewing gum. Chewing gum is okay. It's a lot like the British, where it's not a chiclet style. It's more like a regular chewing gum, like a stick gum with a candy coating. Got a nice chew to it. Spearmint flavor's pretty decent. It's pretty good, but I can tell already the flavor is wearing off. So, I mean, the chewing gum is not important really. I guess it would help with your teeth if you're not in a position where you can brush your teeth or floss or whatever. So, it's probably a good idea to chew the gum just for your teeth. So, I mean, it's not really a focal point of this ration. Well, there you have it. A fine dining, gourmet, Michelin star military ration right here. This was truly fantastic. One of the best that I've had. This main was really, really good. Very complex. Very, very filling. And this ration is just such a well thought out ration. All of these Norwegian Arctic field rations, lightweight, compact, infantry can carry them easy. delicious, great military food. There's not much more to say than that. So I really enjoyed this experience. And if you're still with me, go ahead and click that like button if you like the video. Click the subscribe button. Click the notification bell so that you know when I post new stuff. And share this on your social media. So I've been pretty busy lately and haven't been able to post in the last couple weeks. But hopefully, within the next week or so, I can post another ration review for you guys. So I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in about another week or so. Thanks for watching. Later.